Since it's my joke. Filling in for Moshav Band tonight, Kenny Freeman and David Finkelstein.
That's right.
Yes.
Come back to me now. Are you ready?
Why aren't you harmonizing with me?
Where's Jakob Spatz when I need him?
Jakob Spatz, can you just sing with us, please?
If everyone could turn their cell phones off, other paraphernalia.
Yeah, all cell phones, please put on vibrate. We have this amazing group here from LA, as you all know. We give them the respect they deserve. So come on in, they'd like to start. They've had a long day. They've been to camp also, just like we were. They were in camp today. So come on in, Dove Oaken. Why are we still waiting for Dove Oaken?
This year, 400 kids at camp, which is an all-time record, I believe. That's right, let's give a round of applause for that. We're reaching out to over 18 cities in 5 states. Have kids from Roanoke, Virginia, that's somewhere deep in the South, I think, 4.5 hours away, who actually need this kind of support. We have events this year, the Men's Night Out, the Night of Comedy, the Barbecue Banquet, all very successful, and I think everyone here has contributed greatly to that, so thank you. And in fact, Rabbi Dave told me, the Foundation of Jewish Camps, they're very interested in using Camp Shoresh as the prototype for their successful Jewish organization for their year-round programming, since Shoresh is now year-round. It's not Camp Shoresh anymore. I want to thank, they're not here, but our board co-chairs John Davison and Ayala Weinberg. Go ahead. Thank you to the Suburban Club, the country club, for hosting us at the last minute. They've been tremendously helpful. Alicia specifically, I was dealing with, she's been incredibly helpful. Thank you, I see her back there. And thank you to Josh Fiddler for actually, for all the help he gave us. I want to thank my co-chair, Becca Freeman, no relation. No relation. No relation, really. And all of our committee members, Dovie Ziffer, Josh Friedman, Erica Deck, Laney Carter, Dove Oaken, and Shira Oaken. So we hope everyone here is going to continue this year to, by the way, this isn't totally free. We're hoping everyone's going to continue being supporters, continue being active in this great organization. And of course, we want to thank the stars of the evening. Kenny Friedman. No, that didn't work last time. Thanks. Thank you, Marla. Thank you to stars of the evening, Yehuda and David. Right here. I know they continue to come back, and they've been doing this for, what, 35, 40 years now, coming to Camp Shoresh, something like that? 50? They love it. I think they get what it's about. This is what they're about, and we thank them. So very much, actually, from the bottom of our hearts for making the time to come out here to the East Coast.
Only for stars.
That's right. Anyway, enough of me. Ladies and gentlemen, Moshav Band.
Put this over here. Hi everybody, good evening. It's nice to be back in Baltimore. We're gonna make this a tradition. Every 2 weeks we're gonna have a show here. Love it. And thank you all for being supporters of Shoresh. We understand some of you paid some big bucks to have us here today, so thank you. כל דודי, הנה זה בא, מדלג על ההרים, מגיע עליו. Thank you. אליהו הנביא, אליהו תשמעי, אליהו הגלעדי, אליהו הנביא, אליהו תשמעי, אליהו הגלעדי, במהרה יבוא אלינו משיח בן דוד, במהרה יבוא אלינו משיח בן דוד, אליהו הנביא, אליהו תשמעי, אליהו הגלעדי, אליהו הנביא, אליהו תשמעי, אליהו הגלעדי, במהרה יבוא אלינו משיח בן דוד, במהרה יבוא Giladi, Eliyahu Hanavi, Eliyahu Tishmi, Eliyahu, Eliyahu Giladi, oh Bibera, Yavo, Elelui, Mashiach, Mashiach ben David, Bibera, Yavo, Elelui, Mashiach, Mashiach ben David, la 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 la, oh 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 la 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 la, la la no 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 no, la 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 la, oh yo yo yo, oh yo yo, oh oh, la ba da boom boom. Good. Thank you so much. David and I have been playing music together since we were teenagers on Moshav Mevo Modi'in in Israel, where we grew up. It's just such a dream come true for us to be able to travel around and make a living playing music. Who would have thought, growing up on this little hippie village in Israel, that we'd have this opportunity. And it's people like you who make it possible for us. So thank you so much for allowing us to do this. And it feels real good to be here with you. I hope you guys enjoy the music.
When the ice melts on the high place that divides my head from my heart, when I can't look away, when I know I can't stay, I'll take that with me when I'm gone. I'll take that with me when I'm gone. And I step out of the shadows, if for only a moment in time, and the clock stands still at the top of the hill, I'll take that with me when I'm gone. I'll take that with me when I'm gone. Show me the iron gate where I lay my body down, the face behind the veil where I'm lost and where I'm found. Where I'm lost is where I'm found. When the hard rain falls on me, to the valley I will go down. With the love we share, I can go anywhere, and I'll take that with me when I'm gone. I'll take that with me when I'm gone. When I'm gone, I will take you with me when I'm gone. When I'm gone, I will take you with me. ilay, ilay, salam, salam, shalom, ilay, 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 salam, salam, shalom. So a couple of months ago, I was sitting on my couch, and this niggin came to my head, just one part, the simple part, and I get songs coming to my head, but I don't really get that many niggins. Yehuda's more the niggin guy, but it came, so I...
Did he just use the N-word?
Anyway, I sent it to Yehuda, and I was like, I don't know what happened, but a niggin came to me, and
I said, what?
he was like, what?
Check your temperature immediately. Call your doctor.
And it's been kind of sitting around, and then we got here early, and it sounded good, and everybody was really nice, and someone brought us a beer, and we finished writing this, and
we added a whole bridge to it, and then we decided to put some words to it and make it really relevant to what's going on in Israel right now with the 3 kidnapped teenagers. And we'd like to dedicate this song to their safe return immediately. Let it be today, let it be now. Please, God. That's to the words of the prophet Yirmiyahu, and the rest I'll sing. Kol berama, rama nishma, Rachel mevaka al banea. Kol berama, rama nishma, Rachel mevaka al banea. ושבו בנים בגבולם, קול ברמה, רמה נשמע, רחל מבכה על בניה, קול ברמה, רמה נשמע, רחל מבכה על בניה, ושבו בנים בגבולם, ושבו בנים בגבולם, נשמע רחל מבכה על בניה קול ברמה רמה נשמע רחל מבכה על בניה ושבו בנים לגבולם ושבו בנים לגבולם לה something like that. It sounded better at the rehearsal, but I mean, at the sound check, but something like that. We'll work on it. Next time we come back, we'll have it down. Hopefully, they'll be back home already.
I thought that wasn't so bad. Don't be apologizing.
Just messed up the
I can feel the wind blowing in from the east. I can hear my homeland calling me. Come back to me now. I can hear my homeland calling me. Hear my homeland calling. There's a fire burning in my belly, and I can hear my mother calling me. Hear my mother calling. Come back to me now. I can hear my mother calling me, hear my mother calling me back. Way down the road that never ends, I can hear my father calling me. Come back to me now. And I can hear my father calling me, hear my father calling. Come back. hear my homeland calling, come back to me now. I can hear my mother calling me, hear my mother calling, come back to me now. I can hear my father say, hear my father calling me back, calling me back, calling me back, calling me back. תודה רבה.
Thank you. So much.
Thank you. Just love to thank all the awesome people we have in Baltimore. Every time we come here, we get treated like royalty and family. So thank you, Baltimore. Thank you, guys.
Literally, you guys treat us like king and queen. Really, it's amazing.
I'll take it.
When we first moved out to LA, we had the opportunity to work with an amazing producer named Ron Aniello, who's produced all kinds of awesome bands like Bruce Springsteen.
He's one of the best bands there is in the world. Of E Street now.
Anyway, this is a song we wrote. It's called The Only One. It was actually a really trippy experience. We were the producer guy who was like a born-again Christian, and you know, we were like these Israeli kids coming to work with him in his studio, and he had this huge flat screen right in the middle of the studio, and it was playing The Passion all day. We were like, what are we doing here? But he was so good that we didn't mind it at all. We just made the record, even though The Passion kept playing. We just kept watching like this, basically, this man getting beaten for hours. It's a really weird, bizarre situation, setting.
And no one ever mentioned anything about it. That was the weirdest thing.
It was just...
He never said anything, we never said anything. We'd just be like... Every day we'd leave, we'd be like, oh, that's kind of weird.
Anyway, growing up in Israel, we combine a lot of different styles that we picked up. The Middle Eastern thing, the folk rock thing that we got from the records that our parents brought with them, and we travel around the world a lot, so we like to, whenever we hear something cool from a different culture, a different type of music, we try to somehow incorporate it in, rip it off a little bit. Sometimes we'll completely rip off whole songs. No one knows it because it's a hit in South Africa, but never made it to the States.
Then one day somebody pops up and says, Wait, I heard your song in Zimbabwe. How is that possible?
Actually, I got the weirdest email like a few months ago. Someone sent me this huge advertisement for like a kayaking company. He was like, "Oh my God, you guys are gonna get so rich. You're gonna these people ripped off your song. Come back," and they they put it to this commercial. You guys have to sue them. You're gonna settle out of court. You're gonna make a fortune.
It was actually the cameras. It was that company that makes like high-end cameras for like people who do like crazy nature things, and you know.
Right, these kind of cameras. They connect it to whatever the crazy thing they're doing, and they get to video it.
We were so excited. You know.
We were like, oh my God, call the lawyer. We're rich. Then I watched it, and it was just that jig that we ripped off from some
A little different.
some Irish. They're gonna sue us now. So we didn't call the lawyer. Anyway,
Wow.
enough stories. Oh,
Actually, you know what? I'm doing it.
I just remembered another funny thing about recording that song. At the same time, at the same time that we were recording with this born-again Christian guy playing the Passion the whole time, our manager at the time was like newly Baal Tshuva. And he used to tease Ron. He would come in there and he would do, Shalosh, Shalosh, Ushmo, Shalosh, the only three. The only three. Maybe it's not that funny, but I used to laugh. I used to laugh so hard. Shalosh, Shalosh. Like, why are you doing that? Don't you believe there's three? There's the father, the ghost, and the mother or something. Ron used to get really angry. You'd kick him out of the studio.
Getting deep into...
It's all coming back to me for some reason. I don't know why.
No, it's perfect timing, you know. It's the perfect place for it all to come flooding back to you. Anyway, this is another song off of this record, and actually had a really moving experience this morning playing for the kids. These beautiful kids who had so much energy. We were a little nervous about it because we came in just the two of us, and we were told that we had to, give a high energy concert for, a whole bunch of teenagers and younger than that. But they had such great energy. It was really a special morning. And then at the end of the show, I was resting a little because we took the red eye in here, and Yehuda came in and with the rabbi, and he was like, you have to come see what I have. Like, you have to come see something. And I was like, whatever, I'm gonna get some rest. I'll see you later. And they left for like about a half an hour or something, 20 minutes, and came back, and Yehuda was like, you have to see this. And I was like, what does he have? What is it, like what does he have over there?
A Batmobile.
Like a Batmobile or a treasure? Anyway, right before we left, Yehuda insisted, and we drove out to the back of the camp, and there is this bus there that was blown up, I guess, several years ago. I'm not sure if it was just before me and Yehuda left. It seemed like it was happening every other week. Very intense time. And it was incredibly moving and disorienting to see this bus there.
Egged
bus. Torn up Egged bus in the middle of this beautiful field. And I felt it was a very powerful experience, and what a unique experience for all these kids to be able to go out there and connect to Jerusalem in this very special way. The song is called Streets of Jerusalem. It's a big world, it's a small world, it's a long way from home. And where you started from, you will return one day, but for now you roam. I walk the streets of Jerusalem, and my head is bowed. Can't let you go, I can't let you go. I can't let you go now. And you promised you'd meet me here. I'm waiting still. I believed you, I loved you, and I always will. Talking on the telephone only makes it worse somehow. Can't let you go, I can't let you go, I can't let you go now. You're somewhere east of Eden. I'm in exile myself. Still it's your touch I long for more than anything else. We spoke of love like it lasts forever. We spoke from the heart, knowing that I have to let you go is the cruelest part. Hey, 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 hey. I walk the streets of Jerusalem and my head is bowed. Can't let you go, no, no. I can't let you go. I can't let you go now. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay. Let's do a Shlomo song. We grew up on a moshav that was started by Rabbi Shlomo Carlebach. Our parents were connected to Judaism through him and the House of Love and Prayer in San Francisco. My parents were living in the woods in some hippie commune, completely dropped out of society. No running water, no electricity. Just living in between these huge redwoods. And then my father says that one day he had like what he calls a Yiddishkeit attack, where he was like, I'm Jewish, I don't even know what this means. I need to find out a little more. And he started asking around, and he was like, where can I find a rabbi? And they were like, oh, there's only one rabbi for you. There's this guy, a singing rabbi. He has a place in San Francisco. You should go there on Friday nights. He does these huge like prayer services, and you'd love it. So he got in his old Studebaker like truck. Once you start it, like if you turn it off, it stalls. And he says he just drove it all the way to San Francisco, and it stalled right in the parking lot. And he blew his mind. Actually, Shlomo was teaching. He remembered like the biggest book he had ever seen in his life, and he was sitting there. He actually came with a list of questions, of like questions to ask the rabbi about his heritage or whatever. And Shlomo was teaching Rabbi Nachman from Likutei Moharan, and my father felt like he didn't know why anyone else was there, because everything he had come to ask was completely being answered, and he was just blowing his mind. And from that day on, he became like a Breslauer Chassid. And anyway, back to the moshav. So years later, they moved. Shlomo was like, got to go to Israel, and he had this whole chevra that he had, brought close to Yiddishkeit and brought them to this piece of land that no one wanted to live on. It was like an old army base, and that's where the moshav started. Like a few different groups tried to live there, and it was like in the middle of nowhere at the time. Like the closest city was Lud, which was like a dumpy city. It was like one public bus that like went to, and they loved it. They were like, oh, great, we get to live on the land. There's no one around, and they grew, all kinds of vegetables. They grew vegetables, and fruit. And
the truth is, they were way ahead of their time. They had a tofu factory.
Tofu.
Before anyone ate tofu.
Israelis did not know.
That failed. Then they had a granola factory before anyone ate granola. So that failed.
They didn't have the marketing.
They had all these great ideas way ahead of their time, unfortunately.
Then they started a plastic bag factory, actually. And
Did they really? That
didn't last at all.
They had a natural peanut butter factory. I remember working there.
Right.
And these things are all so popular now in Israel. I don't know why they're not doing it now.
The Israelis are like, mazeh, tofu, tofu, mazeh tofu.
Say tofu.
Say tofu. They would taste it and be like, Anyway, we grew up eating tofu and tempeh and lots of vegetables that were grown in the yard.
Who knew that one day we'd move to LA and we'd be right in fashion? Perfect.
Anyway, thanks to Shlomo for finding finding these crazy hippies and bringing them to Israel so that we get to connect to our roots and know who we are.
יהי שלום במלך שלווה בארמנותייך. יהי שלום בחילך שלווה בארמנותייך. יהי שלום בארמנותייך. יהי שלום בחילך שלווה בארמנותייך. יהי שלום בחילך שלווה בארמנותייך. שלום בחילך שלווה בארמנותייך. יהי שלום בחילך שלווה בארמנותייך. ולירושלים עירך, אוי ורחמים תשוב, תשכון בתוכה, תשכון בתוכה, כאשר דיברת. ולירושלים עירך, אוי ורחמים תשוב, תשכון בתוכה, תשכון בתוכה, כאשר דיברת.
Thank you so much for having us. Thank you, Shoresh.